It's time for the Coach's Corner. We're live and in person instead of working the phone angle with Jim Gunderson. Just finished up your last practice, probably a walkthrough type of thing for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's always a little light on Thursday where you just kind of go through all the special teams, defense, offense, and just kind of finalize the game plan. Get the kids in and out and off their feet to recover.
The Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's 5-0, your club 5-0, both teams 3-0 in league play. You'll probably see them again in a couple weeks, right, in the playoffs. What type of meaning does this game take in lieu of that?
Well, you know, it has kind of a section finals atmosphere to it a little bit, being their homecoming, being both teams are 5-0. You know, they're the number one ranked QRF team in the state. They're the defending champions, so it's going to be a great test. They look really good on film. They're really fast and physical, and that's kind of our game plan is, can we match them physically? Can we play faster than them and just out-execute and out-effort them?
Talked about their defense and their play at the linebacker position. How good is that?
Well, it's fantastic. They're probably four of the better linebackers and core in the state, and they have a really good one, you know, in number 5 over there. That's their physical group, and that's definitely the strength of their team is their 4 linebackers.
How about your health? Jack Anderson was out for a bit. Is he better?
Yeah, I mean, to be truthful, we kind of held him out precautionary to get healthy more than anything. I mean, he would have been cleared for the De La Salle game, but we wanted to be smart. We wanted to build some more depth with some of the guys and get some guys opportunities to play linebacker, some other guys opportunities to carry the football and get some experience as we head into this playoff run. And he could have played, but we kept him out. You know, he got a little salty at me, to be truthful, so hopefully maybe he's just a little salty for the game. But yeah, he's back. He's running around almost 100%. He looks 100%, so he's got a clean bill of health. He was cleared early last week, and he played some in the Richfield game to get some confidence. And you remove yourself from a game, and you're coming back, and we just wanted to get any jitters out last week.
Did he play both sides of the ball against Richfield then?
Yeah, he had a couple carries. He played about 50% of the snaps on defense.
In terms of kids getting too overzealous in a game like this, how do you approach this thing? I mean, it's a playoff atmosphere, but you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, do you?
No, but it's kind of good to get that pressure situation, that big game moment when the consequences aren't one and done. So we kind of get that experience of getting that emotional spike, seeing the huge environment, the big crowd, and playing the defending state champions. So really, I tell the boys we got nothing to lose, and everything to gain out of this situation. But what a great test during the regular season to see where we're really at, and then the beauty is we can just reevaluate and improve from there.
There are so many guys that were on this team last year that played that really big section final game, which obviously left a sour taste in the mouth because you didn't get the result they were looking for. You're going right back to that same spot. Do you hearken on that at all as a group? Do they talk about that? Do they think about that? What's their approach?
I think that was the big motivation during the off season. It's what the guys talked about. When we left that game, season's over. We didn't want it to be over. Hey, we felt we could have played a better performance, and the guys used that as motivation, and it refocused everybody to work hard in the off season. So I think it just culminates, and nothing's been said about it. Not from anybody, not from the coaches, players. Which I take as a good sign that there's a quiet intensity about this week.
And this is week 6 now, 3 to go. Is this team progressing? I ask you this every week. See what the answer is. Is it progressing where you want it to be at this stage? Are they where you would expect them to be with this group?
Yeah, again, like every week we have new benchmarks, new goals. Did we attain the goals? Did we not? And part of our goal here for the, if you split it out to the beginning of the season, now we're kind of completing the middle of the season, we're trying to determine, who else can step up and play. And with the absence of Jack and those things, those were the goals that we put on is who's going to step up? Who's going to step up and make plays? And, Tommy Shellstad stepped in at running back, seemed to not really miss a beat. Rook Rowe really emerged as being a downhill runner with some great explosive, and he looks faster than he's ever looked. Mason Wolf steps in and has gotten 2 picks in 2 games. So other guys are getting opportunities, and that's the beauty of high school football is kids are always getting opportunities, and to see kids just excel and take advantage of opportunities, that's what it's all about, and that's been great, and that's been the goal through the midpoint of the season is develop depth, who else emerges to set up for playoffs.
Well, there are no long-term contracts, and it's a who's up next mentality for sure. I mean, it's been fun to watch. So this is a great game. We can't wait to, as a community, to watch this, both sides of the aisle there. It's going to be a lot of fun, and wish both these teams the best of luck.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's Catholic school football. It's everything you take pride in, and two great teams, two 4A, powers, and it's going to be a fun one.
Can't wait. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.